Hi everyone, welcome to Wisdom Era online classes. This is your third lesson, that is data handling. So in this data handling lesson, you can learn how you can collecting the data and how you can organizing the data in tabular column. So first one is that is very important. So how you can collecting the data. So this is collecting of the data. It is very important to know about the datas, how you can collect the datas. If for example, if it is the performance of your class, or maybe in the any matches, or the any areas datas, you can collect first in any one tabular columns. So after the collecting of the datas or objectives, at the end of this you have to organize those datas in tabular columns with the any one. It may be by the tally mark or representing by the any others values. So the next, how you can collect the data. As you know already, to collect the data, to collecting the informations, that is called as a collecting the data. So just you can see this tabular column. I have collected some data here. This is nothing but the collecting the data or collection of the data. So here, so name of the batsmen and their score in the year 2010 and 2011. So this is nothing but the collecting the data. So after collecting the data, how you can organize the data. So organization of the data, it about the school fee or transport or the tuition fees or anything. So this is what you can see here. This is all our organization of the data here. This you can organize in this tabular column with the roll numbers, names, weight. Okay, so who got your highest and who got the lowest and whose highest height and lowest weight. So it can be easily know by the collecting and organization of the data. How you can represent you the values. The representative the values, you can represent those values by using the average, mean, that is mode, and median in the range also. So in the today you can learn how you can represent the values. So you can represent the values by using the average and range in this today class. So see here, they have represented here some of the temperature of the temperature in the city, right? Sometimes in 40 degrees Celsius, sometimes it is 38 degrees Celsius, and sometimes 45 degree Celsius. This is representatives the values. The first one is the most common representing the values of the group of the data, that is called as a arithmetic mean, or maybe that is the average. This is a different form of the data, need different form of the representative value to describe it. That is called as a arithmetic mean. So in the arithmetic mean, this is just like an average of the numbers and easy to calculate. So what is the arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean, it is sum of all the observations divided by the number of observations. How you can find this average? Of arithmetic mean, that is nothing but the average. So you have to find the sum of all the observations divided by the number of observations. So what is the sum is here? 6 plus 12 plus 15 plus 17 plus 20, that is 60. The sum is 60 divided by the number of observations, that is sum. So that is nothing but average or arithmetic mean. So find the average or arithmetic mean for this numbers. Average is equals to sum of the values divided by number of the values. So what is the sum of these all the numbers? So 1 plus 3 plus 8 plus 12 plus 16. So what is the sum? You find it. So what is the sum for this? So how many of the values are there? There are the 5 values. The sum of the values divided by 5. So that is 1 plus 3 plus 8 plus 12 plus 16. Right? So what is the sum is? The sum is equals to 40 divided by 5. That is 8. So average or arithmetic mean is equals to 8. So this is another one problem to find the mean. Sum of observation divided by number of observation. So what is the sum is? So find the sum for all the observations. So sum for all the observations. What is the sum? You find it, the sum is 63 divided by the number of observation is 7. The answer is 9. So another one, that is the range. The range is difference between the greatest and least value in the set. So how you can find the range? Range is equals to, that is a difference between the highest minus least value. So which is the highest one? This here, the 12 is the highest value and very least value is 2. The 12 minus 2, it is 10. That is the range. So what is the range? You know that the difference between the highest number and lowest number, that is the range. So to find the range is 9 minus 2 is equals to 7. That is the range of these all the numbers. The finally what is the range is the difference between the highest number and lowest number, that is the range. This is mean and range.